Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Hypergamous Journey, and my name is Denise. At the Hypergamous Journey, we share dating advice for women who are 55 and above. Keep in mind, this is a journey. I have not arrived, and the women who watch this channel have not arrived, but we are interested in dating and marrying men who are in a higher socioeconomic class than ourselves. And that is what hypergamy is all about. Or to use the terminology that is used today, leveling up, getting the bag. But it's a little bit different for women who are 55 and above, like myself. I'm 60. And keep in mind, I'm sharing my dating advice. I'm sharing with you my journey as I travel on to hypergamy and leveling up. So let's get started. Today, I want to talk about softness and femininity. Softness is something that's a little bit lacking today from women really of all generations. But I'm talking particularly about women who are in the 55 plus category, and especially women who are in their 60s, like myself. I'm 60. I turned 60 earlier this year. And so what I've discovered about myself and other women and my friends is that we're a little harsh. We are a little harsh, and I started on my journey in 2019 to hypergamy and leveling up. And one of the things that was said was that we are harsh, we don't dress femininely, we don't get made up unless we're going out, but in everyday attire, we don't get dressed up. And one of the things that I've noticed is that we just don't look good. We don't look our best. And that doesn't mean that you wear your church clothes to the gym or anything like that, but it looks like we just kind of throw on some clothes and get out of bed and do what we have to do and move on for the day. And I've noticed that in our interactions with others, we are curt, and we harbor a little bit of jealousy and envy from younger women. Not everyone, of course, but a lot of us do. And I would include myself in this category at one time. But now I don't do that anymore. It doesn't come as naturally or as a default as it once did. And the reason why we're that way is because we feel like we've made some mistakes in the past, maybe with our children's father, or we let a good man get away and we chose somebody who didn't treat us right, and we let the good one get away because we thought, and we were raised, that if he's nice, then he's not good. But if he has a little swag to him, he's a little bit mean, a little bit standoffish, then he's the one for us, and we like that. But truly, that shouldn't be the case. And it was the case in our past because maybe of our trauma growing up, our traumas in childhood. And we all know that if you haven't resolved your traumas from childhood, you bring them with you even as a 55, 60, 65-year-old woman, and being mistreated on any level still feels good. And we all have our tolerance level for mistreatment. You just have to figure out, what yours is and move from that space. But we all have our tolerance level for mistreatment, and some people have none, and good for them. This channel isn't for you if you don't have that. But channel is for the women who are on a journey to date and marry men who are in a higher social or economic class than themselves. So when it comes to softness, it's a mindset. You choose your softness. And in the beginning, it's going to be hard. You're going to default to what you know, which is the harshness. But what can help is how you present yourself on the outside. Taking the time to put on your makeup, taking the time to moisturize your skin, taking the time to paint your nails or get a manicure or a pedicure, mani-pedi, taking the time to journal, taking the time to pray, taking the time to oil your body down, to do your self-care. That's the beginning stage. So that's on the outside. And then as you get yourself together, you will notice that a certain softness will start to come. It comes over time. It will come sooner for others, and then it may take a little bit more time for other women. For me, it took some time. Like I said, I started this journey in 2019, and so I had to change my mindset. I had to change what I was thinking about myself. I had to change how I thought about putting on makeup. I had to learn new makeup techniques, new makeup application. I looked at YouTube videos, I practiced, and we also have to know our limitations. What are we willing to do to achieve hypergamy and level up? And there are different levels to the level up or to hypergamy. I've decided I didn't want a man that was worth $1 million. I didn't want to go to some kind of blue blood socioeconomic class. I didn't want to do all of that. And to me, a man who makes $100,000, between $85,000 and $100,000, is fine. You know, there are women who want him to have 5 million or 2 million. I feel like that's a realistic number for me. After all, I'm 60 and I have no visions of grandeur, but I know what will make me happy. In that income bracket, a man in that income bracket would make me happy. I shouldn't say that income bracket would make me happy, but knowing that that income is enough for me for my hypergamy journey, hypergamous journey. So, softness and femininity, and every woman will exhibit it in a different way, and know that what works for her. At this age, we should know a lot about what works for us. So think about what will work for you, what is femininity to you, and start to embody that. Femininity is an energy. It's something that you feel and that emanates from the emanates from the inside to the outside. So know that it is what you feel about yourself, the softness. And what helps me is that sometimes I will place both of my hands on the lower part of my stomach, especially when I'm sitting down. If you put both of your hands on the lower part of your stomach, that's your womb or your second chakra or your sacred space. And by me placing my hands there, I am telling myself to be in my feminine energy, to emanate it from there to the outside and to whoever is in talking to or interacting with. And I also had to change my voice level because it was kind of deep, direct, and I talked fast. So I had to slow it down. So when it comes to femininity, think about what makes you feminine and how you can embody it and how you can start interacting with others in your feminine energy. And it could be so much as your children, interacting with your children as you go about your day, doing your errands. It could be in that way as well. Just remember to be in your feminine energy. Place your hand on your stomach, and you can just say to yourself or out loud, I am now in my feminine energy. I am now in my feminine energy. and see how that works. Let me know in the comments below if that works for you. Remember, if you like this video or any of my other videos, please subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell to let you know when I upload a new video. Bye.